Hey guys, Princess 3X, and today I'm filming my seasonal selection spring part 1, and I will end up putting part 2 up maybe later this month or mid to early next month, because I have a decent amount of products for spring already because it has been killer hot here recently, in the crazy like 90s and stuff. So I do have a few products that I've switched over to because it is spring here now, and I know that I will have loads more products in the near future, so I'm going to just film it in 2 separate parts and tell you my favorites so far for spring, and then I'll tell you my new ones later on. So I'm just going to go randomly. I actually have a list typed on my phone, so if I'm looking down, that's what I'm looking at. I have all my products in front of me, but I want to remember to mention the random things because I do have a few like songs and stuff that I've been loving recently for spring that I want to share with you guys as well. So we're going to start off with my new foundation. So as you guys know, I am totally obsessed with Asian BB creams, my favorite being the Skin 79 VIP Gold Collection BB cream, and I recently ran out of that maybe about a month ago, and it's pretty hard to get legitimized, real BB cream all the way from Korea to here. So I switched to my tinted moisturizer for a while, and I guess it was working, but it was not what I wanted. So one day I was at CVS just getting some random stuff, which will also be in this video, and I saw this beside the Garnier BB cream, which is the sort of best BB cream, American BB cream out on the market, so I've heard. And this is supposed to be the generic version of that. So I decided I might as well sort of try it out. This is the CVS Pharmacy Renewing BB cream in light medium. I think I paid about $8 for this, so fairly cheap considering I paid $30 for my BB cream, which, you know, included shipping costs from Asia and the BB cream itself. And the Garnier one is about $15 where I live. So it came in a box that just looked like this, pretty simple packaging. And it says to compare to the benefits of Garnier Skin Renew BB Cream Light Medium. It has SPF 15, moisturizes and renews with vitamin C and mineral pigments, UVA, UVB protection. And it also had a like coupon sticking up here, which saved me $1 on it, so that's why it ended up being $8. Now, it's a pretty big bottle, which is really nice for the price I paid, and I genuinely like this product. I am wearing it right now. I don't know if you can really tell, but I really, really like this. I can see this being a new product for me, at least for right now. I tend to really wear BB creams and tinted moisturizers most of the year, except for in the summer when I try to find a matte foundation, although I never go fully matte because you guys know my skin is super dry, but I don't really have a lot of blemishes on my face, so I don't really have to worry about a lot of coverage. You're not going to get a lot of coverage from something like this, but I do find it evens out the pigmentation in my face, and I don't have to set it with a powder, which is really nice. A lot of foundation you do have to set with a powder or it will transfer, but with this one I don't have to worry about that. It doesn't go anywhere. It gives me the perfect finish. I love the way this finishes. It leaves it a really, really tiny amount of dewy, but it does dry completely to the touch. It just looks very radiant on your face, very, very natural finish, and I think you could possibly layer this if you wanted to. I'm just going to continue off with products that I got in that same trip, might as well. The next product is the Kate Moss Rimmel London lipstick. This is actually from the Velvet Matte line, I think it's called, or maybe it's just the matte line. And I've been wanting to try the lipsticks from this line for a really long time. I actually want all the lipsticks in the line, but I couldn't justify that at the time. Maybe I can justify it in the future, but for the moment I just want to try one and see how I liked the formula and such, and I can personally say that I absolutely love the formula on these lipsticks. They are matte. I am actually wearing mine right now, and they are just so natural. They're not drying. They're very, very moisturizing. They're very pigmented, and I absolutely love them. The one I have is in number 101, and it is this pinky rosy color, really perfect for spring, I think. It's baby pink, and it is a very cool tone pink. I actually thought it would be warm looking at it in the tube, but once you swatch it, it's very cool tone. Like I said, I'm wearing it now, and it is matte. I really like these lipsticks because I think it's very hard to find a matte that isn't super Sahara Desert drying, and especially since we still do get a tad cold weather every now and then recently. I think it's good to keep my lips moisturized still, even though it's starting to get warmer. So I love this shade for the spring and the summer. I think it's perfect. I can can wear it with tons of looks. You guys know I'm wearing like a smoky eye right now, and it's beautiful. And when I wear a neutral look, it's even prettier because it just looks so natural on the lips, and I've gotten loads of compliments when wearing this lipstick, so I definitely recommend you check it out if you are interested in this line and you don't know what color to get. This is a very nice color. My mom got a lipstick from this line as well, and it's one of the neutral pink peachy ones, and it looks really nice on her. So I can honestly say that a lot of people will like these lipsticks, and I definitely recommend you check them out. I think they're around $5-6 depending on where you buy them, but I think they are totally worth it. Sorry if my hair bothers you. I had to check it behind my ear because it was really getting in my face and bothering me while I was talking. So the next two purchases that I got at that same time were two new nail polishes. Recently I've been way more into nail polish than I have been into makeup. Not to say that I've forgotten makeup, because I'm still just as obsessed with makeup as normal, but I've gotten back into my nail polish phase, which you guys know happened about a year ago. I went through a nail polish phase, so I picked up two NYC nail polishes, and the first one is Fashion Safari, and this is actually one of the in a New York Color Minute quick dry nail polish, and it is this nude color. I really like this color. I'm wearing it underneath the green here. You can see there's like green striped on my nails, and I really like this. This is actually very pigmented, very opaque, and goes on in about 2 coats. You have a opaque nude nail. You guys know I'm constantly on the hunt for a nude nail polish, and this is the first that I found that I actually really like. Some are way too peach, way too yellow-orange, and some are way too pink or brown or something like that. I can never find the perfect nude, and I think I may actually have found it with this polish. I think this is the perfect nude. I think it would work for a lot of different skin tones, and I think it's very nice, especially for the $1.99 price tag. So I definitely recommend you check these out. I love this color. And the next one I got looks like every other nail polish I own. This is the NYC Long Wearing Nail Enamel, and these are 2 separate lines if you were wondering, in Tudor City Teal. Tudor City Teal. Like a Tudor, like a king thing. Okay, anyways. In 152 Tudor City Teal, and this is a, as described, teal color. I've actually not used this yet, but I imagine it'll be quite self-explanatory. It's a cream. It probably is opaque. I guess we'll see. But I wanted to show you this because I think it is another possible dupe for the 2 nail polishes that I already own. This is Wet n Wild's I Need a Refreshment 218A from their Mega Last line, which you guys know I love these polishes. And then this is L'Oreal's Club Privé or Club Prive from just one of the I think it's the Trendsetter line that they had a while ago, and I think this one has actually been discontinued. I think it was limited edition at the time. So if you're looking for Club Prive and you can't find it, definitely check out NYC's Tudor City Teal. The only difference is the Tudor City Teal is a tad bit darker. It's darker than both of them, and it is a bit greener than both of them, but still a very lovely color to check out, and I definitely recommend it. And then I will just continue with nail polishes while we're at it. These are 2 polishes that I have been craving to get ever since I saw the pictures on blogs of the new Sinful Colors line. I was like, must get these. And I don't know if these are part of the new line or not, but I know that Sinful Colors has really been re-promoting themselves recently and putting themselves everywhere. And I actually found these at my local Walmart, which normally doesn't sell Sinful Colors, so I was a bit surprised by that. And they have 2 different bottles, so I'm not sure what that is all about, but whatever. The first color I got was Hazard, and this is a really nice peachy coral color. I have been wearing this tons. I love this color. I think this is the perfect color for spring, and I own a lot of oranges and I own a lot of pinks, but I don't really own any perfect coral colors, and I think this is a great coral color to have. It is very peachy, very pastel sort of like, and I really like that about it. And you guys know I don't wear shimmer colors, so this is a cream coral color and very opaque, as expected from Sinful Colors. I never really have a problem with their polishes. They tend to last fairly well on me. Okay, so if you can find a Sinful Colors display near you, I definitely recommend you pick up this color if you're looking for a coral color or don't have one in your collection, because it definitely will be a staple color for spring and summer. So onto the color that I actually thought I would hate / didn't expect to like and just sort of got it for fun. This is Sinful Colors nail polish in Innocent, which is kind of ironic because it's definitely not an innocent color. Or 944. It's Innocent or number 944, and it is this really pretty green sort of chartreuse color. When I think chartreuse, I think sort of more yellow, but I've seen everyone describe this as a chartreuse, so we'll go with that. It's more of a lime green color. Once again, it's a cream color, and I'm actually wearing it on my nails down the stripe down the middle. And I love, love, love this color. It's super opaque. A lot of people said they had problems with it streaking and such. I had no such problems. I think it's probably better if you wear it over a white or nude base like I'm doing here, because it went on flawlessly when I did that. You may have problem getting opacity when you just wear it on its own, but for the most part, I think this is a gorgeous color. I think it's very unique, and I think it's not something that you're going to find in every single line. I have never seen any lime green, at least none that I think look appealing. I think I've seen some like lime colors that just look sort of like blah, but I find this one to be very, very pretty, and I find this will be a really nice color to have during the summertime, because I think a lot of people wear neons during the summer, and I think if you don't like the look of neons, but you like the idea of a neon color, I think this is perfect, because I think this is bordering right on neon green, but it's not fully neon. It still has sort of that taste of pastel, which is my favorite kind of color. So I definitely recommend you check this one out as well, because I think this is definitely a color to have in your collection for your sort of crazier days. Moving on to my Sephora birthday gift this year. Recently, Sephora has changed their birthday gifts, or at least recently from what I know. They used to just give away the fresh lip kit to people on their birthdays, and they never had a men's gift, which they do have a, I think, Jack Daniel's shaving kit for men now on their birthdays, and they never had this benefit set, for what I know. So when I went to go get my birthday gift this year, my birthday was in March, they gave me this. They gave me a choice, actually, between the fresh and this. I already had the fresh one, so I was like, okay, we'll get this. This is the Benefit Real Birthday Turn-Ons, and it is just a little Benefit set. Benefit does tons of these sets, so I love that they finally did one for Beauty Insider birthday gifts, because I love Benefit products. You guys know my favorite high-end brand is Benefit. There's just everything I love about the packaging, the products, everything is great about Benefit. So this little set comes with the Benefit They're Real mascara and the Benefit What's Up highlighter, cream highlighter, and I love these. I absolutely love these products. I'm so glad I got these in the package, because I would have never tried them if I had to pay full price for a full product. So I love the idea that I can get to try them out and see if I really love them at first. And I do really like them. So this is the They're Real mascara. Honestly, I think there's nothing great about this mascara. I think it's quite simple, and when I tried it on, I actually thought it was really, really comparable to the Misha The Style 3D mascara in black, or in 3D, and you guys know I absolutely love this mascara, so I do love this one as well, but I think they're so comparable that it's just like, this one seems blah to me, because this one is very expensive, whereas this one is only $6. So if you really want to try the Benefit They're Real, I actually recommend you just go online and order the Misha one, because Misha does have a US site, so their shipping is not as expensive as you would expect it to be. But this one, basically all it does for me is lengthens and defines my lashes. There's no clumps, no volume, no anything like that, which is normally what I go for in a mascara. But if you saw my review on the Misha one, you know that I've actually been really liking just the really defined look, especially because I've been wearing false eyelashes recently, which is what I'm wearing on my lashes right now. I'm wearing this and the false eyelashes, so I don't really need an extraordinary mascara. I just need something to make my eyelashes black. So I have just been using this basically just to see what it does, and I like my lashes on their own with this on. I do like the effect that it gives, and like I said, it's very similar to the Misha mascara, so because I love this one, I clearly love this one. They're basically dupes for each other. And I like it on my lower lashes actually more than I like the Misha one on my lower lashes, because of the brush. The brush has really, really spiky bristles, and there's a lot of them, and they're also very thin. So I find that they can grab my lower lashes a lot better without getting mascara underneath them. And they sort of define them better than the Misha one does. The Misha mascara wand, if you can see, I am going to do a close-up of this, is much tinier, and the bristles are much thicker and not as pointy. So I find the Benefit They're Real grabs my lower lashes much better. So if you're looking for a lower lash mascara, I like this for that, but I wouldn't necessarily just buy it for that. And also, this is my problem with every Benefit mascara that I've ever tried, and I've tried a few. The brush on the Benefit mascaras are always so huge, and I don't like big things sort of like coming near my eyeball, so when I have a huge mascara wand, it makes me more hesitant to use it because I feel like I'm more likely to stab myself in the face with it, and I'm very good with mascara, so that's normally not my concern. But the Benefit wands are very big and very annoying to work with, so that is a problem for me, but for the most part, I really like that mascara. And next up is the Benefit's What's Up highlighter. This is actually called the Soft Focus Highlighter something. And it is a highlighter stick, and this little sample comes with a lot. I love that about these samples. You'd think they'd be very, very tiny when you pull them out, but they're actually really nice, and they have packaging that's exactly like the big versions, which I really enjoy about Benefit because there are a lot of companies that will give you samples in like little jars or little squeeze packets, but with Benefit you got to see the actual packaging, see how the packaging works, rather than just trying the product out. So anyways, this is the What's Up highlighter, and may I tell you how much I love this. I like this so much because it is very, very creamy, very easy to blend out, and very natural. You guys know my Holy Grail highlighter is my Revlon mineral finishing powder in Brighten, and it is a very pink based highlighter. This is a very gold peach based highlighter, so I absolutely love this. I think it's much more natural than the Brighten, but I am wearing Brighten today on my cheekbones, my upper lip and chin, and my inner corners, so I still do use Brighten a lot more than I use What's Up, but I think it's a great alternative. I also think that I would repurchase it just for the difference in color because it is very peachy and gold. It's much more different from the Brighten one. I think they have their differences, but they both do a highlighting job and they both do it well. So if you are on the outlook for a highlighter and you want to go higher end, definitely check out the Benefit What's Up because I think it is a great product, and I definitely think it is something that a lot of people will like. Even if you have oily skin, I think this would be a great highlighter for you because it dries matte. I mean, it doesn't dry matte because it has shimmer, but it dries, you know, without leaving a cream finish, so it won't just slide off your face. Continuing on with sort of face products, I guess, is the NYC Cover Stick, and this is in 782A medium. Now I mentioned that I don't have a lot of blemishes, which I don't, but I do have under eye circles, and I have some blemishes here and there, I guess, but not, for the most part, not really. So I bought this cover stick recently. This cover stick is like 99 cents, literally, and I bought one for makeup gigs as well, just as a cheap concealer real quick. I plan on getting like palettes and everything because I'm working as a freelancer now, but for the most part right now I just have the money to buy like random things here and there for specific makeup jobs. So anyways, I bought this originally for a makeup job, liked it on the client, and decided to buy one for myself, and I love it on myself as well. I think this is a great cover stick. I think it can be very drying if you're not careful, but for the most part it works really well on me, and I just use it under my eyes and on blemishes, random blemishes on my face. And I think it covers really well. So if you're wearing a BB cream or tinted moisturizer like I am, but you want a little coverage in different places and you don't want to buy a like MAC concealer for 20 bucks, then just check out this little 99-cent stick. I think it's great and really cheap and affordable. The next thing is Bio Oil, which I have been raving to you guys about all month long, and actually it's April now, so all month, past month, the month before that. This was my winter staple. I'm not using it now because, like I said, it's hot outside. My skin is starting to produce its own oils again, thank gosh, and this BB cream helps out a little bit, although I don't really see a lot of moisturizing properties with this BB cream. However, I don't need to use Bio Oil anymore. But Bio Oil is great if you have really, really, really dry skin. If you have only slightly dry skin, I don't recommend it at all because I think you'll run into the problem of it being too oily. However, if you had Sahara dry desert like I did a few months ago, definitely check it. I've been using this for the past 4 or 5 months, and I used it way before then, and it has lasted me forever. So it may seem really expensive to begin with, but for the most part, it's totally worth it, and it'll last you a really, really long time. So I definitely recommend this if you have really dry skin. When I did it back in the winter when my skin was Sahara Desert Dry, as I like to refer to it as, I used this in the morning, and I used it at night before I went to bed and set it with Vaseline. That sounds sort of gross and it sounds sort of weird, but that is the only thing that cured my dry skin. It's the only thing that helped me when I had really dry skin. So if you are having a lot of difficulties with wearing foundation with dry skin or anything like that, try Bio Oil out, or leave a question for me below because I know a lot of people think that dry skin people don't get acne, but we do, and it's very hard to wear a foundation when you have super dry skin, even if this foundation claims to be moisturizing. So I know your troubles. Let me know if you're having any trouble with that, and I will try to give you some advice. But back to the main point, try out Bio Oil because it's great. Last makeup product before I start my little random favorites is the Wet n Wild Mega Last Liquid Lip Color, and this is in 926A Pink Perfection, and I cannot begin to tell you guys how much I love these. These have actually been getting really good reviews all over the internet, and I absolutely love this. I can't really rave about it enough. Now, it does have its downfalls, which I'll explain, but for the most part, I love this. I love the wand, by the way. The wand is like a doe foot, but it is sort of a squished doe foot, and it is very flexible, so I really like to apply it with the applicator. So this is supposed to be sort of like a liquid lipstick. Basically, it goes on like a lip gloss and dries like a lipstick. My only problem is that this one does not quite dry like a lipstick. It dries like a lip stain and sucks all the moisture out of your lips. So when I wear this, what I'll do is apply one layer, because this is a very sheer color. I'm sure if you got one of the more opaque colors, you wouldn't have to do 2 layers. But I apply one layer, let it dry, apply another layer, let it dry, and then I apply a lip balm on top. And that tends to protect my lips from being too dry. And now that it's getting warmer, I hopefully won't have to worry about that too much. But I love this color. It's a very rosy pink color, which is mostly what I've been into recently with the change in weather. And the lip color stays on all day, and that is because it acts like a lip stain. It stays on all day. It will not budge when you're eating or drinking. Even if you put lip balm on top, it's not going to move. So I think it's great, because if you see the selection of colors, there's really natural colors for all day wear, there's really dramatic colors for all night wear. So I think this is a great line, and I think it's something to keep your eye on, especially if they come out with new colors, because I think this is something you could get all the colors for and just be set. So I might actually go pick up a few other colors. They have a really gorgeous red in their color that I want to see swatches of before I buy it, but I think they're gorgeous. And this one actually, in the bottle, looks like it has intense shimmer, but when you put it on, it just looks really slightly shimmery, and when you actually put it on your lips, you can't really see the shimmer. You can just sort of see the color. So if it looks like it has a lot of shimmer, it probably doesn't appear that way on your lips. So just know that when you're picking out colors, in case you're a little worried about the shimmer. So that's it for my makeup favorites. You can X out of this video. I know it was long, but if you want to stick with me to the end, I would love that as well. So I wanted to do music favorites, because I do have music favorites for sort of spring weather. I'm very into indie folk music, and you guys know I love my K-pop, my J-pop, and my C-pop, but I do sort of get into, you know how everyone has their summer tracks or whatever, so I'm going to just share those with you real quick. The first band that I have been in love with, and the moment they go on tour near me, I'm going to go see them, is First Aid Kit, and that's 2 girls that sing just beautifully. The 2 songs that I'm obsessed with right now are Emmylou, which is a great spring song. It's super fun to drive with your windows down and have Emmylou blasting, because it's such a cute song. And Wolf, I think it's called. It's either called Wolf or Wolf Mother or something having to do with a wolf. I honestly don't know, but it's a really cute song, and I really, really like it. So there's those 2. And the next artist is Lisa Hannigan, and those 2 songs are I Don't Know and Venn Diagram. I love Lisa Hannigan. I love her, like, all her songs. I love all of First Aid Kit songs too, so definitely check out those 2 singers, bands, whatever. And those 4 songs, even though any song by them would be great to check out, because I've been obsessed with those recently. And then 2 K-pop songs for you guys, because you guys know I have to tell you my K-pop loves for the month. The first one is Rose by E-Hi, and I'm going to say E-Hi because that's how they pronounce the Lee in Korean. So E-Hi, and it's a very slow sort of song, but it's got a nice beat to it, I guess. There's no really dramatic break in the song, but I like it, and it's about roses, so it sounds sort of springy, even though it's not really about roses. So I really like that song, and I have it on replay recently, so kudos to E-Hi for that song. And the next song is Love Blossom by K.Will, and K.Will is my favorite ballad singer, male ballad singer ever, my favorite female being Ailey. But I love K.Will, and I love all of his songs, literally obsessed with K.Will. And he recently came out with his Love Blossom music video, which featured Myungsu, or L from Infinite, and also featured, what is her name? It's really going to bother me that I don't know her name. Is her name? No. Anyway, she's the girl from Sistar, and she's not my favorite member in Sistar, so that's why I can't remember her name. Oops. My favorite being Hyorin, but I'm getting off track. He released Love Blossom, and it is the cutest song ever. It's perfect, perfect, perfect for spring. Literally the perfect song, because it's about love blossoming. Hello. So I love that song, and it's a really fun song. The music video is hilarious, so definitely check that out as well. I will link all the music and everything in the down bar. I'm also going to link my current playlist for the month, so you can check that out if you want to listen to more music that I love, and that'll be a mix of, you know, Asian and American. But that's it for my seasonal selection spring part 1. If you want to see my fashion favorites, jewelry favorites, and other makeup favorites, then check out part 2, which will be up, like I said, late this month or early to mid next month. And I will also be posting a spring-summer lookbook at the very end of May, or sometime around there, because I graduate next month. So I'm going to be very busy from now until then, so sorry for the lack of videos. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Comment, like, subscribe, send me a request. Sorry it was long, and I'll see you guys later. Wolf mother, where you been? You look so worn, so thin. You're a taker, devil's maker. Let me hear you sing, hey hi ya. Wanna run through the deep dark forest long after this begun, where the sun was set, the trees were dead, and the rivers were none. And I hope for trees to lead me back home from this place. But there was no sound, there was only me and my disgrace. Hey, hey, hey.